Greetings everyone, it's Joe Pimentel, and I'm really proud of you. Here we are. The week is week 8. The big forgive right here in our transformation textbook. Maybe you're doing it online. This is where we start digging in. This is where I remember, what in the world does forgiveness have to do with having a great body? Hey, you're not going to enjoy the great body without a great life. You're only going to have a great life if if you forgive and go through the rest of these assignments. You know, I was just thinking about the assignments as I'm preparing here. What could I share with you? I've done this assignment a couple of times, and I'm going to link what I did last time to this video blog, so you can go into specifics there. But you know what? I think you really need to start forgiving, because there could be daily incidences where you need to forgive yourself. Hey, you know, I'm really excited for those of you who finished the last challenge. We got these certificates of achievement. They feel great. But you know what? Instantly, this could raise up frustration and anger, and maybe you didn't follow through. Maybe there are a long laundry list of different things that maybe you haven't completed. And you know what? You can forgive the person. Someone fell short. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. But you have to practice this art of forgiveness, because on a daily basis, you could fall short, and definitely other people are going to fall short as well. We've all been mistreated. You know what? The list goes on and on and on. And you go through the chapter, and logically, it makes so much sense. It's just logical, forgive everything. But then you get to that emotional component that says you just want to hold on to it. They hurt you before. Why would you allow them to? Why would you do that? You forgive for you. That's why you do it. And you know what? You just get used to it. It becomes a daily practice. Perhaps you're a parent, right? You're gonna, you know, you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive the kids. It's an ongoing process. So, you know, as I got this yesterday, I was just reminded, you know, several unfinished projects, business failures. I'm 40 years old. I'm not rich and famous yet. Boy, I can allow that one to really get on me. Not to mention all the various people that have wronged you, or your perception that they wronged you. I went through that, and you know, I apologize, and I ask for forgiveness from so many different people. But when we get down here, the action steps, after some introspection, the 3 incidences and people which I've identified I hold some resentments to, after you do so much work on that, it always seems to be like I'm looking in the mirror, because the people that I resent, there's something that I did. So, but you know what? Before you get there, you have to go back. I remember in 1997, it was really my first big forgiveness exercise, and I was on a men's retreat. We kind of did some work around, we kind of did this regression work, and what were your little boy's deepest needs? For me, it was love and trust and compassion and follow through and integrity. And, you know, if you read my blog, I had some challenges with my parents, probably just like everyone else. And you know, that then led to, I couldn't trust people, and I had this burden. And in 1997, I just sobbed uncontrollably for a long time. And I let that out, and you know, in 1990, that was June of 1997, my mom actually died in October of 1995. So the burden that I was carrying, you know, I didn't get to clean it up with her while she was alive. and 1997, and the journey continues. This isn't a, oh, you're fixed, you just forgave. You're going to be able to go on and on and on with that. So the 3 incidences, you know, I'm present to a lot of irritation with myself because, you know, I have a lot of certificates that I didn't receive. And for a long time, I blamed someone else. And, you know, I cleaned that out. I apologize. The whole process here. And it goes on and on and on. How I rate the emotional impact, hey, that big one is a 10 plus. It's a 15 on a scale of 10. Very painful. Sometimes you're so numb to it, you don't even realize it. You just kind of blow it off. One way of holding this resentment benefits my health. Not at all. Not at all. Once again, the logical, emotional connection that we're trying to make there. 3 feelings I would enjoy if I were able to completely eliminate this resentment. In the past, there was just this freedom of liberation. Freedom, liberation. I remember actually in 1997, how do you feel? You know, liberated. Free, joy, happy, connected. And we can go through all the scientific things that you're not going to suffer from various cancer, stroke, heart disease. You know, what's the value of being free and being able to love people? 3 ways my health and life would improve. I kind of went over there. You know, my big hurt story, the real big one is online. And, you know, I had some challenges with my parents. And today, I'm so glad that I got beyond that. Yesterday, I went fishing with my dad. He got a boat. We're over here. We live right next to a lake. And, you know, I was able to observe our relationship. He's there with the grandchildren. And, you know, had I not forgiven the whole process, that would not be available to us. Non-conditional, unconditionally supportive person I can talk through. I'm blessed by this. My wife is wonderful. Troy Main is a non-T.com member or friend, which I don't understand why he's not a member. All the Warriors of the Light. But it just goes on and on. I mean, really do some research, right? You know, to not forgive someone is like you drinking the poison and expecting someone else to die. It doesn't work that way. So, once again, 8th assignment, 7 if you're doing 1 a week. That's 56 days of transformation, and now we're digging in. You know, you probably are experiencing some nice physical results, and now the mental results. It's kind of like we got you queued up for a real explosion in your life. And do this. There have been many days I've been in front of that computer and just sobbing. Scared my wife, actually. She came up from my office in the basement, came upstairs, I'm crying. What's wrong? What are you doing? Oh, hey, this writing thing, write it out. It is liberating and powerful, and now you have a community to share it with. So I'm really proud to be a part of the community. I'm proud to be your transformation friend, coach, mentor. Oh, that sounds so good. So I love you guys. I'm proud of the work that you're doing, and stay along the path. If there's anything that I can do, Joe Pimentel, we'll continue the journey. How does that sound? It takes a lot of courage here. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.